Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Finnegan Fieldhouse here, getting ready to tip off for this President's Athletic Conference matchup between the Franciscan Barons and the Geneva Golden Tornadoes. Coming into today, both these teams on a bit of a losing streak. Geneva with a 4-game losing streak, Franciscan with an 18-game losing streak. 15-game losing streak. Bit of an interesting matchup here. Geneva with some weird stat lines. They lead the PAC in scoring at 72.8 points per game. But on the flip side, they give up the most points in the PAC at 77.9 points per game. The Barons, on the other hand, the lowest scoring team in the conference, but they give up less on average than Geneva does. So very different teams coming into this game. Geneva 6-14, Franciscan 3-17. This will be their only matchup this season after conference realignment. Geneva moving into the PAC North Division, Franciscan in the South. So no more two matchups between these two teams. This will be the only one of this season. Should shape up to be a pretty good game here. Two players to watch for Geneva. You got Emily Garvin, looks to be probably a first-team All-PAC selection, third in the conference in scoring at 17.8 points per game and seventh in rebounding at 7.7 per game. For the Barons, the X factor has been all season Jazzy Melnick, leading the conference in rebounding with 11.3 rebounds per game, also averaging 12 a game, which is tied for her best season average so far in her illustrious Franciscan career. We'll have more to say about both those two players and both these teams. We'll let these teams continue warm-ups, and we'll be back with starting lineups in a couple minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's contest between the Golden Tornadoes of Geneva and the Franciscan University Barons. And for the opening player, Coach House Taylor.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, we thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. We ask that you just watch over everybody present for this game. Just bless the players and coaches and the referees and all those who are present. Lord, we just ask that you just keep everybody safe from injury. We ask that everything that we do may glorify your name and your name only. Lord, we love you and we praise you. Amen. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Welcome again from Geneva College. Starting the lineup for Geneva. At guard, number 3, Ariana White. At guard, number 15, Emily Garvin. At guard forward, number 24, Reagan Kerr. At forward, number 25, Anna Almer. And at guard, number 43, Aislinn Thompson. The Golden Tornadoes are coached by Mike Granger, assistant coaches Kevin Corinth and Jim Gordon.
They fed up, I don't act like I'm fed enough. Can't complain, but I'm sure you attempted, brother, fess it up. On the way to the feet, take a seat, or stay out the reach. Locked and loaded, I pray that you get low. If you roll it, I pray you don't get cold. Is it ready for all my brothers? Is it ready for all my brothers? They backing up.
All right, welcome back. We're here with the starting lineups. First for the visiting Geneva Golden Tornadoes, number 3, Ariana White, number 15, Emily Garvin, number 24, Reagan Kerr, number 25, Anna Ulmer, and number 43, Aislinn Thompson. For the Barons, number 0, the freshman Issa Sayas Pedraza, making her 6th start of the season. The senior Emma Clow, number 3, her 10th start of the season. Number 4, Lucy Wilkinson, another freshman, started every game this season, starting once again. Number 22, Maria McCowan, the star junior. And then number 24, the grad student, Jazzy Melnick, has started every game of her Franciscan career, and that will not change today. Like I mentioned in the pregame, players to watch for both teams. Number 15, Emily Garvin, one of the best players in the entire conference, averaging nearly 18 points a game, almost 8 rebounds a game. For the Barons, Jazzy Melnick leading the team in scoring and leading the entire conference in rebounding at 11.3 rebounds a game. Closing in on some program records. Only 23 rebounds away from becoming the all-time leading rebounder here. Already the all-time steals and assists leader. And she's only 38 points away from 1,000 for her career, which would be only the 3rd Baron to do so. Getting ready for the tip here. It'll be McCowan going up against Anna Ulmer, the 6'2 senior from Milton, PA, for the Golden Tornadoes, taking on the 6' junior from Springfield, PA, for the Barons on the tip here. Crowd getting into it early, stomping their feet. Got a good home crowd here. We'll see if home court advantage plays in at all. That'll be White controlling that over to Ulmer. She'll take the open three. The big lefty misses everything. Early shot from Geneva there. If you're the Barons, do not mind that first possession. Sayas Pedraza pushing it up the court. No one challenging her. She's going to get it up to McCallan, getting double teamed, kicks it back out and throws it away. Just got a little bit too far under there off the pass from Issa. It'll be Ulmer passing it in to Garvin. The senior guard bringing the ball up here, two-sport athlete, also plays soccer at Geneva. They swing it to her. She drives, kicks back to Ulmer. Open look, misses, but it's going to be boarded by Aislinn Thompson. Bulldozes at McLeod, but it'll stay with Geneva. Struggling to get it in. Guarded well, Melnick, but they get it in still. Aislinn Thompson, deep three, nails it. Yeah, she's the one to watch for from the three-point line. Got 41 makes on the season now, leads Geneva. Really one of the only consistent three-point shooters on the team. Here's Clow. Swings to Melnick. Guarded by Garvin. Over to Wilkinson. Swings. Here's Clow driving. Good drive. Almost finishes, but she will draw the foul there on Garvin. That's a big call there for the Barons, getting an early foul on the Geneva Star. Good take by Clow. Ripping and driving baseline, absorbing the contact, just barely misses off the front rim. She'll be at the line. Absolutely pure on that first shot. Barely even touched the net. Once again, knocks it down. Clow only 42% from the line coming into this season, or coming into this game. 2 for 2 early. It's a good sign. Here's Garvin. Ulmer pumps, drives. Good take there by the senior center. Here's McCallan. Just barely didn't get a backcourt violation there. Says Pedraza to Clow. Off the screen from McCallan, gets it up to her. Backs down, turns and finishes. Good move by Maria McCallan. The junior averaging over 11 points a game in her 9 games so far. Good hustle by Aislinn Thompson, can't get there. Another good defensive possession for the Barons. I don't mind letting Anna Ulmer take some jumpers. She's 0 for 3 on jump shots so far. Had a little runner in the lane. Here's Clow. High post Melnick. She's going to drive. Banks it, can't finish. Garvin with the rebound. 2-on-1. Wisely kicks it back out. Off the mark there by Ariana White. The Barons will bring it down. Ill-advised pass by Wilkinson, but White with her foot on the line. Good catch by the ref there. Wilkinson will inbound. The refs reset the shot clock. Be at 20. Here's Clow with it. Defensive miscommunication there, almost. Sayas Pedraza with the contested 3. Thompson gets it up to Wright. Wright's wide open. She'll sink that one. A little slow in the transition defense there with the Barons. Geneva taking advantage. Here's Melnick, good drive, wide open, and she'll finish her first points of the day. Melnick closing in on third place all time at Franciscan, behind Abby Barrel. There's another miss on a three by Anna Ulmer, by the way. 0 for 4. 1 for 5, I should say, including that runner that she did make. And that'll be a illegal screen there by Maria McCowan. Lowered her shoulder a bit into Ariana Wright. That's been a call the Barons have struggled with a little bit this season. McCowan and Gemma Biasuto get called for that illegal screen quite a bit. Got to just hold your ground. Good D by Januzzi there. Getting the steal. Wisely slows it down. Kicks Wilkinson. And they'll bring it back out. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Barron's struggling to get it inside right now. A lot of dribbling out on the perimeter, but there they get it into McCowan. She swings. Januzzi back to McCowan. Melnick open three. Sinks it. 5 points now for the star grad student, Jaslyn Melnick. 9-7 Barron's lead. Garvin stopped in the paint. Turnaround jumper. Rattles out. Good D by Melnick. Corrals it. Barron's will bring it down. Here's Wilkinson. Januzzi open on the wing. And she hits the three. 12-7 Barons. Back-to-back threes from Januzzi and Melnick. And the Barons have a 5-point lead. And that's a good drop step finish there by number 24, Reagan Kerr. Freshman from Greensburg, PA. Barons lead 12-9. Good pass. Melnick wide open. Finishes. 7 points now. Early scoring tear here from Melnick. Has been playing her best basketball as of late. Coming on strong at the end of the season. There's another three from Aislinn Thompson. Her 42nd on the season. She has hurt the Barons in years past as well. Very, very dynamic three-point shooter. Can really pull it from anywhere. McCowan backing down. Good move, and she finishes. Patient move by McCowan there with the spin. Here's Thompson, defended well by Januzzi, and it's going to be boarded by McCowan, but she throws it away to Ariana White, I should say. Just a heady play there from White, knowing that McCowan didn't see her. Barron still leads 16-14. Melnick drives, a lot of contact off the rim, but she'll get two at the line. Aggressive take there by Melnick into two defenders, absorbs the contact. Looks like we will have a timeout here. All right, folks, welcome back. First quarter action here between the Franciscan Barons and the Geneva Golden Tornadoes. Franciscan up 16-14 early, led by 7 points from Jazzy Melnick at the line now, shooting two. Leads all scorers today. That one off the mark. Melnick has struggled from the free throw line this season. One of her only areas of struggle so far. Not sure what the call was there. Looks like they called a lane violation maybe on the Barons there. I didn't catch it, but the ref saw something. Another three there from Anna Ulmer off the mark. Corrals her own board though. Slices into the lane and finishes. That's been an area of struggle for the Barons this season, is just defensive rebounding. Forcing a low percentage shot there and then just can't get the rebound, and that leads to a high percentage shot. Melnick steps back, can't hit. McCullough with the rebound. Destiny McCullough, sophomore guard. Swings to Monica Lamy. Good D by Johnson, saved by Ulmer. We also got Cassandra Garcia in, number 10, for the first time. Good move by McCullough, puts her head down. Barons didn't really need to foul there. McCullough was losing her balance already, but they did reach in a little bit there, and that looks like it'll be a foul on Melnick, her first. Emma Clow enters again for the Barons. Kira Bonanno, number 11, also in for Geneva. Januzzi guarding Garcia. Over to Ulmer. Nowhere to go. McCullough swings Garcia. Over to McCullough, open three off the mark. Boarded by Biasuto. Good defensive stand there from the Barons. 16-16 ball game, high scoring affair. Good pass, Cloud to Melnick, can't finish. Series of boards, can't finish again. Hannah Johnson that time. McCullough bringing it down. The athletic wing trying to get downhill, but she's stopped by Johnson. Good D by the Barons there. Forces the jump ball, Ulmer and Melnick, and it'll go to Franciscan. McCallan comes back in for the Barons. Garvin pressing up on Clow. Just a little bit of a show, not really putting a whole lot of pressure. And it'll be Melnick bringing it down, guarded by Bonanno. Clow trying to get separation. Garvin, real good defender. Gets it into McCallan. She loses it. I don't know what the ref's looking at there. I mean, McCallan's getting tripped out of bounds. Got people diving at her feet. I don't know how that was an out of bounds call and not a foul. But it'll be Geneva ball. 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. 16-16 game. Here's Garvin. She wants to get downhill. She does, and she gets fouled. Garvin, not a strong three-point shooter, but among the best of the best in the conference at getting downhill, getting to her spot, and scoring any other way. Only 4 threes on the season, so running her off the line, 5 threes on the season. Running her off the line is not going to be the move for us today. You do not want to see her get downhill. Nails the first foul shot. 74 for 101 on the season from the foul line. 73% shooter. High volume. Gets to the line a lot. And she hits that second one as well. Geneva showing a little bit of mild pressure here. Just trying to speed the Barons up. See if they'll make mistakes. Good pass by Cloud. Januzzi, open look, gets her own though. And the Barons will reset, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Januzzi drives. Could have just shot it. I thought she had an open look there. Tried to force it into McCowan. Got knocked away. That's definitely Barron's ball. Yeah. Ooh. Some confusion from the refs here. One ref signaled that it was Geneva ball, but it looks like they actually meant that it was Franciscan ball. So 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Barron's got to get a shot. Januzzi launches. Get in there. Just bounces in and out. Good look from Januzzi, though. I like that. Can't let Aislinn Thompson get an open look here. Garcia off the mark. Knocked away. That'll be boarded by Hannah Johnson. She's getting doubled here. Gets it away to Clow. Clow with open court. Melnick open three. Nails it. 2 for 2 from 3 on the day. Jazzy Melnick leads all scorers with 10 points. And she's just given the Barons a 19-18 lead here in this first quarter. Destiny McCullough crosses. Johnson tips it. McCullough with the ball. Johnson fouls. Got hit in the face there. That'll be a foul on Hannah Johnson. Sayas Pedraza will come back in, replacing Melnick, giving her a little break. First time in this quarter. Got to assume they'll get her right back in there at the start of the second. So this is just a quick little break for the workhorse grad student. Here's Garvin trying to get downhill. Guarded well by Clow. Good D, Emma Clow. Forces a miss. Here's Januzzi. Tries to split the defenders. Gets through. And she'll now control it. Barons have it 21 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds separate the game and shot clock here. Got to be careful not to get trapped. Sayas Pedraza gets it out of the corner. Januzzi pulls it out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get something going here. And that's not what you want to see. Destiny McCullough driving. Defended well by Clow. Boarded by Garvin. Just barely gets it off in time. Just a breakdown there on the fast break defense. No one getting back. Emily Garvin gets the offensive board. And that's where she's so dangerous. I mean, as a 5'6" guard, averaging nearly 8 rebounds a game, you got to box her out. So she'll have a shot here. She'll have a foul shot with 0.3 on the clock. Barons will get to inbound, but likely will not get a shot off in time, whether Garvin makes or misses this. She misses, and Johnson with the board. 2019, Geneva leads end of the first quarter.
Please put the volume where you found it. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're back here. Second quarter action. Great first quarter there. Very high-scoring affair for both teams. Geneva leads 20-19. Jazzy Melnick leads all scorers with 10 points for the Barons here. I'm really liking what I'm seeing on both sides. This is a good game of basketball from two teams who have been struggling a lot recently, playing some of their best ball here in this first quarter. Very competitive game. Ulmer forces the contact there. She'll get the foul on McCallan. Not what you want to see. That's her second foul. You do not want to see Maria McCallan have to come out of this game right now, but unfortunately she will. She'll be replaced by Gemma Biasuto, number 20. Anna Ulmer, number 25, the senior forward center with 2 at the line. Hits the first, gets a friendly bounce. I will say, having played on these courts here, the Franciscan rims are very friendly. Hits the second. Yeah, this is definitely a shooter's gym. Teams come here and very often shoot very well. Januzzi gets it to Biasuto, swings Wilkinson over to Clow, into Melnick, back to Wilkinson, open 3, off the mark. Nearly boarded by Melnick, but it'll be controlled by Geneva. Here's Aislinn Thompson. Over to Ariana White, she traveled. Tried to jab, got a little confused, shuffled her feet, and that'll be a turnover. Barons will bring it down. Trailing by 3. Melnick at the high post, swings, Januzzi, open 3, rims out. Boarded by Anna Ulmer. Ariana White brings it down. Sophomore guard. Here's Anna Ulmer. Has not found success from the three-point line, but continues to take them. Good block, Biasuto. Boarded by Melnick. Good defensive possession there by the Barons. Clow with the ball now. She gets it in high post. Melnick steps back with the jumper. Just off. Boarded by Reagan Kerr. She'll bring it down. Thompson can't let her be open. She's already got 2. That one's off the mark, though. Barons dodged the bullet. Here's Clow. Guarded by White. She drives. Good take. Absorbs the contact from Anna Ulmer. Emma Clow back to the line. Second time today. She's got both her points from the foul line. Senior guard, not afraid to run into people. That one's off the mark. That one too strong. So no points out of that possession. But I like the aggressive take by Clow there. Here's Garvin backing down Clow. Swings, Ulmer drives off the mark. Knocked away, Melnick gets it to Januzzi and the Barons have it. Here's Wilkinson. Cutting Januzzi just a little bit too late. Knocked away by Kerr, but the Barons have still have it. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Dangerous pass by Melnick, but makes it to Clow. Biasuto off the mark, boarded by Thompson. Thompson swings it to White. She'll take the open 3, and she'll hit it. Ariana White, 24th, made 3 of the season. Melnick over to Clow, open 3 in the corner. Too strong. 25-19, Geneva leads. 5-0 run here to start this second quarter. Here's Kerr behind the back. Garvin, mid-range, hits it. That's her spot. Short mid-range jumpers. Now she gets the majority of her points. Geneva leads by 8 behind a 7-0 run to start the quarter here. Barons have been unable to capitalize on the offensive end. A couple good looks. Going to go with a small lineup here as Ulmer exits the game, so does Biasuto. Both teams with guards out there. Wilkinson can't get it in. Johnson fights for it, keeps it in. Here's Clow. Januzzi surveys, gets it in. Melnick drives. Good finish. Got the angle off the glass. 6-point lead for Geneva. Here's Bonanno. Turns around a few times, can't finish. Boarded by Melnick. Melnick leading all scorers now with 12. Here's Wilkinson, open three in the corner, shuffled her feet. That's the right call, unfortunately. Got to just set your feet when you catch the ball. Destiny McCullough back in as well for Geneva. And Sayas Pedraza for Franciscan. Here's McCullough. See, that was the same call. I think that should have been a travel as well. Air ball by Garvin. Saved by Melnick, but it looks like she was out of bounds. Honestly, good break for the Barons there because she threw it right back to Garvin, who would have finished the layup. So it'll be 14 seconds still in the shot clock. Looks like number 13, Ava Sellers, in for Geneva. Barons just got caught watching there. Didn't switch. And that'll be Kira Bonanno at the line. Only attempted 4 foul shots on the season. She's 2 for 4. Got the friendly bounce on these Franciscan rims. Misses that one. Good job by the crowd, making a little noise. Hannah Johnson can't corral that pass. It'll be a turnover for the Barons. Geneva holds a 28-21 lead here. Abby Schoaf in for Geneva, number 4, making her first appearance of the day. Here's McCullough, guarded by Wilkinson. Swings off the mark from Ava Sellers, but a board by Garvin. Very strong guard, knows how to get position down there, despite only being 5'6". There's Bonanno, can't finish. Barons escape with a rebound. Garvin heating up the Baron guards here. Here's Johnson, drives. Good move, can't finish, gets her board. Good save, but we can't corral it. Ball got tipped around a couple times there. McCullough driving, good in and out dribble. Can't finish though, they're actually going to call that on the floor. Looks like we'll have a media timeout here. All right, welcome back. Second quarter here. Geneva leads 28-21. They've controlled this quarter. 8-2 so far in the second. They've expanded this lead from 1 to 7. They will inbound here. 23 seconds on the shot clock. There's Garvin with the open look. That's her spot, but she can't hit it. Barons will control. Here's Melnick, open floor in front of her. Swings to Januzzi, back to Melnick in the post, guarded by Ulmer. Swings over, open, Sayas Pedraza. She drives, good move. Can't finish, Melnick boards, puts it up, and she gets fouled. They have been unable to stop Jazzy Melnick on the boards today, already with 12 points. Her season average. The leading rebounder in the PAC, showing just why she has been so hard to box out this season. Misses that one though, 0 for 3 from the line so far. Has been a struggle of hers. Misses that one as well. Boarded by Ulmer, brought down by Garcia. Guarded by Johnson. Swings to Schoaf, to McCullough, into Ulmer, had the mismatch. Can't finish. Good help D by Melnick. Prevents the layup, boarded by Wilkinson now. Barons will have it. Good job by Jazzy Melnick shifting over there, as Ulmer had a mismatch on the much smaller Sayas Pedraza. Good cut by Januzzi, just can't finish. There's Sellers, open three. Can't hit it. And Barons will have it. Johnson open, drives, can't finish, boarded by McCullough. Brings it down, trying to get downhill, swings, Garcia, open three, off the mark. He'll be boarded by Schoaf. Into Ulmer, has the mismatch on Johnson again. No help defense there. Barron's got to try to avoid getting in that situation where they have a guard on Anna Ulmer. She'll use her length to get to that left shoulder every time. Now that one's taken by Garcia. Johnson just didn't see her coming. Ulmer swings. McCullough drives. Swings back out. Schoaf, open look. Can't connect. Boarded by Januzzi. Swings, Sayas Pedraza over to Wilkinson. Got to look to get Melnick involved here. Nearly threw it away. Sayas Pedraza is going to be fouled by Schoaf. 30-21, Geneva leads. Barons with only 2 points this quarter after a 19-point first quarter. Have not been able to get the offense going. Much slower offensive quarter for both teams, but Geneva with the 10-2 advantage so far. Barons with a number of good looks, just unable to connect. Got to just see some fall. Januzzi, open three, misses everything. Again, not a bad look. It's just not falling right now for the Barons. Here's Kerr. Could have used her size there against Januzzi, but does not. And finally, Anna Ulmer connects on the three. Has not been shooting those well today, but you get enough open looks, you're going to sink one. McCowan just too high for Sayas Pedraza. Just got to be more patient there. There's no rush. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter here. 33-21, Geneva lead. Ulmer off the mark, boarded by Januzzi. Goes behind the back. Gets it to Sayas Pedraza. Swings open. Clow on the wing with the three. Hits it. Big shot for the Barons there. Needed that. Kills the 13-2 run that Geneva was on. Barons need a stop here. Garvin gets to her spot and just no one home, but she misses. And that'll be an over-the-back foul on Reagan Kerr. Barons escaped there. Emily Garvin will not miss that shot very often, but just could not connect on the left-hand layup. And McCowan will exit. Be a pseudo back in. 9-point Geneva lead. Here's Clow. Sayas Pedraza driving. Didn't have the angle. Here's Thompson. Kerr gets it in to somehow that pass got into Garvin. Another three by Ulmer, can't connect. Boarded by Piasudo. Clears it. And Clow will drive. Kicks to Melnick, wide open. Can't connect. Here's Garvin, gets it up. Lammy. That'll go back to the Barons. Good job by Melnick getting back on D and forcing a panicked pass there that Monica Lamy could not control. 10 seconds separate game and shot clock. Sayas Pedraza driving. Good look. Can't finish though. That's what you want to see. Garvin pushing the issue. Swings. Thompson drives. Back out. Reagan Kerr wide open. Nearly misses everything. Barons will have it. 11 seconds left. Going to get the last shot. Got to get a good one here. Melnick open with the three. Just a bit too strong. Geneva leads 33-24 at the end of the first half here. We'll see you back for some second half.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God. You know, we really cherish the gifts that God gave us to play these sports. And with that mindset, you know, we're growing personally, spiritually, and as athletes.
It's going to be challenging, but I promise it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, because I can tell you a lot of semesters this is really tough, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a great experience.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of. And I knew that there was going to be resources here that would help me grow, help me thrive.
Being a team, even in the off season, and it doesn't matter your rank on the team or how much you play or anything like that. It's just a really, really tight-knit group of guys who always want to hang out together, no matter if you're a freshman, if you're a sophomore. The seniors really take you under their wings, so it's something that I really appreciate about the program.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God.
We are implementing virtues in our athletes. That's our number one job. It's not to win basketball games or whatever your competition is. It's to grow closer to Christ.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of.
The program is just getting better and better and better.
We want them to be battle-tested in the faith. I mean, it is Christ-centered here.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God. You know, we really cherish the gifts that God gave us to play these sports. And with that mindset, you know, we're growing personally, spiritually, and as athletes.
It's going to be challenging, but I promise it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, because I can tell you a lot of semesters this is really tough, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a great experience.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of. And I knew that there was going to be resources here that would help me grow, help me thrive.
Being a team, even in the off season, and it doesn't matter like your rank on the team or like how much you play or anything like that. It's just like a really, really tight-knit group of guys who always want to hang out together, no matter like if you're a freshman, if you're a sophomore. The seniors really like take you under their wings, so it's like something that I really appreciate about the program.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God.
We are implementing virtues in our athletes. That's our number one job. It's not to win basketball games or whatever your competition is. It's to grow closer to Christ.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of.
The program is just getting better and better and better.
We want them to be battle tested in the faith. I mean, it is Christ-centered here.
What really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God. You know, we really cherish the gifts that God gave us to play these sports. And with that mindset, you know, we're growing personally, spiritually, and as athletes.
It's going to be challenging, but I promise it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, because I can tell you a lot of semesters I was, this is really tough, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a great experience.
I found the community here to be very authentic, very genuine, and something that I immediately wanted to be a part of. And I knew that there was going to be resources here that would help me grow, help me thrive.
Being a team, even in the off season, and it doesn't matter like your rank on the team or like how much you play or anything like that. It's just like a really, really tight-knit group of guys who always want to hang out together, no matter like if you're a freshman, if you're a sophomore. The seniors really like take you under their wings, so it's like something that I really appreciate about the program.
what really separates us from other schools is our main focus on God.
We are implementing virtues in our athletes. That's our number one job. It's not to win basketball games or whatever your competition is. It's to grow.
All right, welcome back. Getting ready for some second half action here between the Geneva Golden Tornadoes and Franciscan Barons. Geneva holding a 33-24 lead after that first half. Led by Anna Ulmer, number 25, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Having a little duel with Jazzy Melnick for the Barons with 12 points and 10 rebounds already. Her 12th double-double of the season, and she's getting it in the first half. So, impressive performance there from Ulmer and Melnick leading their teams. Here's Clow getting it to Melnick, swinging to Wilkinson. High post, Melnick gets it in. McCowan gets fouled. That'll go on Anna Ulmer. That's her second. Good job by McCowan getting position there. She takes the inbound. Melnick takes it now, guarded by Reagan Kerr. Over to Wilkinson, trying to get it in to McCowan. Can't get it in. There's Cloud driving. Swings, Sayas Pedraza, open three. Nails it. Big shot right off the bat to start the second half here. Barons needed that. Cuts the lead to 6. Garvin driving, spins. Ulmer, 3. Short. Boarded by Melnick. I believe they'll credit that to Melnick. Clow over to Sayas Pedraza. She's open. No one on her, and she finishes. 5 quick points from Issa Sayas Pedraza to start this second half. And the Barons have cut the lead to 4. Garvin trips, loses it. Nearly a turnover for the Barons. Aislinn Thompson, open 3, air ball. Boarded by White. McCowan knocks it away. Garvin gets it back. Pull-up jumper. McCowan got a piece of it. But then Ulmer with the board. Good defensive possession there up until not getting the rebound. Sayas Pedraza open again. Give her another one. Just a little bit short. Here's Kerr. Sayas Pedraza just a little too zealous on defense there. I don't mind the aggressiveness though. That's her second foul. Sayas Pedraza very active to start this second half. 5 points. A quick foul there. We got caught ball watching. Can't do that. And there's a bucket by Kurt. So Geneva brings the lead back to 8. Good D by Garvin there. Wilkins going to have to be careful not to get a 5-second call here. Gets it over to Clow, into McCowan, corrals it, and just imposes her will on Aislinn Thompson, knocking her to the floor, but she draws the foul, and that'll send McCowan to the line for 2. Last game, McCowan actually became 4th all-time in free throws made here at Franciscan. She's a good bit off of 3rd place, but should remain at 4th for the rest of this season. Maybe we'll see her continue to climb up the leaderboards next season. But a very prolific foul shooter in her 3-year career. sinks the first. I'll give her 5 points on the day so far. Been in some foul trouble in the first half. I've not seen the volume from her as much today. Makes the second. McCallum, very strong foul shooter for much of her career. Here's Garvin driving, gets to her spot, kicks. Here's Kerr. Misses everything. Couple early air balls from three for Geneva here. The Barons playing with a little bit more urgency. They'll have it now. Sayas Pedraza to Clow. Into Sayas Pedraza. Finishes early 7 points here for Isa Sayas Pedraza. Didn't score in the first half, and she's got 7 of the Barons' 9 so far. Garvin driving, gets to her spot. Good move. And that's why she averages 18. She knows how to get to her spot. 6-point Geneva lead, 39-33, and there's Garvin knocking it away again. Here's White. Ooh, took a hard fall into the chairs there. Good foul by Clow, but just led to White being a little bit off balance, taking a tumble. She'll go to the line for 2. Clow got to be careful there not to get trapped in that corner, which is what happened. Ariana White, 61% foul shooter in the season. Hits the first. Misses the second, but Ulmer with the rebound there. Tough foul call on McCallum. Very, very late call. Not sure what the thought process was there. I think that's just two tall, lanky players battling it out. I think you got to let them play there. Ulmer does not get the friendly bounce. Misses that one. Makes the second. 41-33, Geneva lead now. Here's Sayas Pedraza driving, shoots, hits it. Sayas Pedraza on an absolute scoring tear right now. Knocks that one away on defense. She is the engine of the team so far this second half, just everywhere on the court. She's got 9 points in the first 3 minutes and 11 seconds of this quarter. Unbelievable run here from Isa Sayas Pedraza. Good D by Clow. Here's White, guarded by Wilkinson. She loses it. Garvin gets to her spot, banks it in. That is, I mean, I would love to know what the advanced metrics are on that shot, but that turnaround bank jumper is nearly automatic for Emily Garvin. But she commits the foul there on Melnick. Good cut by Melnick there. Pass to her by McCallum. Melnick 0 for 4 from the line today. Something to note, that is the third foul on Emily Garvin. No, second foul on Emily Garvin, so never mind. There we go. Melnick hits the first one. 13 points on the day. Nails the second one as well. Breaks the free throw curse. And it's back to a 6-point game. Melnick with 14 on the day. Here's McCullough driving on Clow. Kicks Ariana White. She kicks to Thompson. Thompson steps back with the three. Off the mark. Boarded by Melnick. Give her another one. She's an absolute rebounding machine. already with 12 boards on the day to go through 14 rebounds. Sayas Pedraza off the mark, boarded. McCowan somehow did not go in. Thompson, another open three. She hits that one. Eventually, you get enough open looks, they're going to fall. Third three of the day for Aizen Thompson. Melnick trying to get in. She's getting doubled. Good timeout there by Coach Spolman. We'll take a quick. All right, we are back here at Finnegan Fieldhouse for the third quarter. 5 minutes and 24 seconds remain. Back and forth quarter so far. The Barons have stayed even with Geneva, but Geneva coming in with that 9-point lead. Melnick with 14. The real story, though, Isa Sayas Pedraza with 9 points in this first 5 minutes. She has been absolutely everywhere on the court for the Barons so far. McCowan drives on McCullough, finishes. Good strong move by Maria McCowan, using her size to her advantage. Cuts the lead to 7. McCullough drives, swings. Garcia behind the back, nowhere to go. Guarded by Wilkinson, back to McCullough. She drives on McCowan, misses. Sayas Pedraza can't corral. Thompson do not want to leave her open, but she misses. Boarded by, Ooh, the ref missed one there. McCullough's foot clearly on the line. Sayas Pedraza streaking. Can she get there? No, she can't. Saves it. Geneva with the ball now. They're going to get Melnick, I think, with the reach there. Yeah, looks like it. Only her second foul, though. Looks like we'll actually have a media timeout here. All right, getting ready to come out of the timeout here. Barons down 7. What I would like to see from the Barons here is string together a couple of stops. This like 7 to 10 point range is one of the most difficult in basketball when you're trailing, because you're really so close to being 1 or 2 possessions away, but if you can't get stops, it'll stay at that range for the rest of the game. So I'd love to see some stops here. McCullough with it now, guarded by Clow. She swings. Garcia with the 3. No, off the mark. Boarded. Januzzi, no, knocked away. Garcia got away with the travel there. McCullough with the 3. She misses. Clow can't corral it. We got to get an defensive board here. Another 3 by Ulmer. I mean, Ulmer only 2 for 9 from 3 on the day, but we just keep giving her open looks over and over again. Eventually she's going to hit some. 10-point game now. Barons trail. Defensive rebounding is the key. We have not been able to get defensive rebounds. McCowan draws the foul there. That'll be on Bonanno. Barons will have it on the baseline. Melnick to inbound. Johnson wide open in the corner. Hits the 3. Big shot from Hannah Johnson. Cuts the lead back to 7. Ulmer another open 3. I mean, she's got 10 3-point attempts on the day. You just can't keep leaving her open. She's going to shoot it. And it's just a momentum killer, because when the Barons hit a 3 and then give one up right on the other end, it just kills the momentum. Januzzi driving. Draws the foul. Good job. Going up into the much bigger Anna Ulmer. Not afraid of contact. Abby Januzzi will go to the line. It's the 3rd foul on Ulmer. That'll get her out of the game, I would think, for a little bit here. I've got to assume Coach Grinder's going to be... No? He's going to leave her in there, trusting his senior. We'll see if the Barons can exploit that. I would like to see them attack Ulmer, try to get her that 4th foul, so she's got to come out of the game for a little bit. Januzzi hits the 1st. Best foul shooter on the team at 76% coming into today. Hits them both. Big-time shots by Abby Januzzi. Cuts the lead back to 8. Barons need a stop. Thompson to Ulmer. McCowan guards her. Dribbles it off her foot. No, they're going to say it's off McCowan. They'll inbound, 20 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be White. Getting it in, McCullough backing down on Clow. If I'm Emma Clow, I love that I just forced that shot. Turnaround fade, that's not McCullough's game. But that is getting a steal. Can't finish though, but we just don't get the board, but we get it now. Barons got lucky there. Gotta be more careful with the ball. Gotta box out, gotta get back. A couple things that could have really bit them there. Here's Melnick. Driving. Pull-up jumper. Off the mark. Boarded by Bonanno. Here's McCullough. Swinging up to White. Guarded well by Melnick. Cuts her off on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Gets it back to Bonanno. Clow up in the face of McCullough. McCullough driving. Swings over Thompson. Open 3. The Barons are not doing a good job identifying the shooters. There's 2 players that have made a 3 today consistently for Geneva. It's Anna Ulmer and Aislinn Thompson, and they are leaving them open every time down the court. But there is a bucket by McCowan. Good ball movement by the Barons. It's a good pass by Januzzi there. Here's McCullough. Driving on Clow, spins, fades. Clow did not need to foul. It's not McCullough's shot, but unfortunately there's a foul. That'll send McCullough to the line. 67% foul shooter on the season is Destiny McCullough. Misses the first. 9-point Geneva lead. Both teams dead even so far this quarter. Barron's unable to make any headway on that 9-point lead. She makes the second. 10-point Geneva lead now. McCullough will exit. Garvin back in. Here's Johnson. Swings. Melnick to Wilkinson. To Januzzi. Wow. Draws another foul. That'll be on Garvin. That's her third. So now Garvin and Ulmer with 3 each. I would love to see the Barons attack them a little bit. Januzzi hits another one. 9-point game once again. Hits the second one. Januzzi's 6 points now. Or, sorry, 7 points. Garvin getting to her spot, backing down on Melnick. That's just a patient move by Emily Garvin. I don't agree with the foul call. I think that's a case where Garvin completely initiates the contact, but that's what she's good at. She gets to her spot, she makes a strong move, and she finishes it. And that's, I mean, people have been unable to stop her this season. Misses the foul shot, boarded by Melnick. Here's Johnson. Not a smart pass. Geneva with the ball. Garvin, mismatch on Johnson. Gets to her spot. Good D by Johnson there. Boarded by Biasudo. Johnson streaking. Gotta corral the ball. Gotta hold on to that one. She's thinking about the shot before she's thinking about catching the ball. Gotta just put your head down and forget about what just happened if you're Hannah Johnson there. Just stay in the game here. Good defensive possession there. Melnick with the board. Johnson just loses it again. She's just got to be a little more patient, catch the ball, and then make your move, because that leads to a fast break opportunity where Sellers hits a 3, and now it's a 13-point game, when not too long ago it was an 8-point game. Barons will have the last shot, 15 seconds on the game clock. Wilkinson getting hounded, swings it, Johnson, 6 seconds. Melnick with the board, got to put it up. She got dragged down. Melnick with 17 rebounds. But it looks like Reagan Carr, number 24, hurt. I think she might have gotten her head kicked there.
checks in for Geneva. Shooting two at the line, number 24, Jazzy Melnick.
He's okay. Melnick hits the first. 15 points on the day, also 17 rebounds. Hits the second. Big foul shots by Melnick there. 11-point Geneva lead at the end of the third quarter here. We'll be back with you. All right, folks, we're back here. Fourth quarter action. Geneva leads 61-50. Golden Tornadoes bring it down. Here's Ulmer back in the game. Nearly traveled, knocked away by Melnick. Sayas Pedraza gets it back to Melnick. Nothing but open court in front of her. Knifes in. Just throws it away. Just got a little bit frantic. Back-to-back turnovers there for both teams. Here's Garvin trying to get to her spot on Melnick. Turns. Can't finish, and that'll be another. All right, that'll be a foul on Anna Ulmer going over the back on McCowan, and that is a huge, huge development if you're the Barons. Leading scorer today for Geneva is Anna Ulmer with her fourth foul. Getting her out of the game is going to be big. Here's Sayas Pedraza. Got knocked away. And that'll stay with the Barons after the jump. So Reagan Kerr had just got injured seemingly a few minutes ago. Was shaken up. Looks like she's all right. She's back in the game. Januzzi, open three, too long. Thompson will bring it down. Here's Schoaf to Garvin. Good D by McCowan. Reagan. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that call from the ref there. Reagan Kerr just falling to the ground, knocks it out of bounds, but they call a foul on McCowan. I think Geneva getting gifted a possession here after what should have been a turnover. Sellers pump fakes. Sayas Pedraza goes flying. They're going to say McCullough was already out of bounds. Good defensive stand by the Barons. Keeps it at an 11-point game. Sayas Pedraza wide open. Short. That's going to stay with the Barons. Good hustle by McCowan there. Melnick to inbound. Good pass to Wilkinson. Good move. Wilkinson with a step through finish with the left hand. Her first 2 points of the game. Barron's got to be active here on defense. Control the momentum. Cutting. McCullough gets it to Kerr, to Garvin. She drives on Melnick, gets to her spot. Can't let her hit that turnaround. Good D by Melnick. Sayas Pedraza brings it down. Gets it up to Melnick here. 9-point Geneva lead. She drives, steps it back. Errant pass, it's taken by Garvin. And she's going to finish. Got to have some better ball control here for the Barons. Cannot just be given turnovers to Geneva. Unforced errors. Good cut, Melnick, and one. Jazzy Melnick with a good cut and finish. 18 points on the day for her. Cuts the lead back to 9. Good pass by McCowan. Melnick sinks another foul shot. She's hit her last 3. 19 points and 17 rebounds on the day. Getting very, very close to that all-time program rebounds record. Only 6 away now from tying. Two rebounds away from tying her career high. Good move by McCullough, though. Gets the lead back to 10. It's been a lot of this whole second half, really. It's just been back and forth, back and forth. Franciscan not able to make a dent. Good cut by Januzzi, but just got blocked by Kerr. Januzzi keeps going in fearless, though. Here's McCullough with the drive. The athletic, lanky Destiny McCullough imposing her will the last 2 possessions. All right, we are back here. Fourth quarter action. Geneva with a 12-point lead. Destiny McCullough rattling off 4 straight points. This has been a very back and forth second half. Coming in, Geneva had a 9-point lead. Barons have made several attempts to cut this lead down, but Geneva keeps stopping the bleeding, so they are up 12 still. Januzzi, good cut. Johnson can't finish. Boarded. McCowan finishes. Offensive rebound by Maria McCowan gives her 12 points on the day. 10-point Geneva lead. 6.5 minutes to go. Johnson with an intense look on her face guarding McCullough. Here's White, open three. She sinks it. Gutsy shot by Ariana White there. Here's Wilkinson, pull up, short, boarded, Johnson, out, Januzzi, thought about it. Gets it to McCowan, swings, Melnick, open three, sinks it, 22 points. Jazzy Melnick is going absolutely nuts right now. Cuts the lead back to 10, and once again we are back and forth, all game long. Step back three by Thompson, no good. Johnson gets it to Melnick. Melnick swings, Wilkinson, and she'll slow it down. 10 points, Geneva holds. Here is Januzzi. Takes the screen from McCowan, step back three, Januzzi, short. Oh, good cut down the field, down the court by Ariana White. 12-point lead. Ariana White quietly putting together a pretty solid game here. And there's Garvin just doing what she does best, getting in those passing lanes. 12 points for White, 15 for Garvin. 4 Geneva players in double figures. Here's McCowan. Pump fake, swings. Melnick, open three, hits it again. She's unconscious. 25. Hannah Johnson knocks it away. We got a game, folks. We got a game. Still an 11-point Geneva lead, but the Barons refusing to quit. Led by Jazzy Melnick with a career game right now. 25 points, 17 rebounds. One of the best performances of her illustrious career here. It's her 4th three of the day. Melnick recently became 2nd on the all-time three-pointers list here at Franciscan. Barron showing a little bit of pressure. Looks like they're going to pull it back now. Melnick up on Garvin, swings. Ariana White driving. Good move there by White. Very quick move. Barron's just not ready for it. Ariana White, 14 points on the day. Only averages 8.6, so very, very productive game here for number 3, Ariana White. The sophomore from Louisiana, making her presence known in this game. Brings the lead now to 14. Melnick open again. Backdoor cut, Januzzi. Ooh. Another board by Melnick, though. Shot clock didn't reset. 10 seconds left still. Clow gets it in. McCowan. McCowan gets fouled, and then White tripping all over her. Good job by McCowan, drawing some contact. She'll go to the line for 2. 14-point Geneva lead. Hits the first. She's got 13 points. Hits the second as well. Maria McCowan automatic from the free throw line today. Barons need a stop. Desperately need a stop here. Don't want to give that to Ulmer, but she misses. Boarded by Januzzi. The Barons will take that. That's a quick shot, quick miss. You want to keep as much clock here as you can. Januzzi got to be careful not to carry. They're gonna call a moving screen there on Januzzi. Coach Spolman can't believe it. I'd have to agree with her. And we'll have a timeout here for Geneva. And we will take a quick All right, we got a 12-point game here. Barron's refusing to quit, showing a lot of heart, but they need some more stops. They've been scoring the ball pretty well above their season average of 58 right now, with still almost 4 minutes to go. But Geneva, the most prolific scoring team in the conference, has shown exactly why they are, and the Barons have struggled to stop them. But it's gut check time. 4 minutes now. Barons are going to have to make some serious cuts into this lead. Johnson guarding McCullough. Here's Ulmer. She drives. Knocked away. Gets it back. Somehow finishes. 14-point lead now. Cloud to Melnick. Melnick to Januzzi. Yeah, so the referees with a little bit of a dispute here. One ref calling it an offensive foul. That would have absolutely been the wrong call. So the other ref telling him exactly what happened. That foul will go on Ariana White, grabbing and dragging Melnick down. So the Barons will keep it. Clow into McCowan, back to Clow. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Melnick. She's driving, kicks to Clow, open three, hits it, big time shot, Emma Clow, off the assist from Jazzy Melnick. 11-point game, Barons need a stop here. Garvin gets to her spot, misses, boarded by Melnick, and she gets fouled. Big time play from Jazzy Melnick there. 11-point game, 3 minutes remaining. Barron shooting the ball well here. We're going to have a shot clock issue, I believe. Looks like they'll correct. No, not a shot clock issue. My mistake. The Barons are actually in the bonus, so that'll send Melnick to the line with a chance to cut this lead below 10. Melnick with an unbelievable 25 points and 19 rebounds tonight. Get in. Gets the friendly roll. Melnick tying her career high for rebounds in a single game with 19 right now. McCowan fights for it. Can't get it. Johnson up in Garvin's face. Garvin brings it down. Trying to push it. Thompson swings. White guarded by Cloud. Gets it into Garvin. Gets to her spot, and she is just automatic. Just backing down, using her strength. Geneva leads by 12. 81-69. McCowan gets it back to Johnson. Johnson, ill-advised pass. Garvin gets it, McCullough. McCullough brings it down, trying to knife her way in, swings it to White. White with the open three, off the mark. Melnick with her 20th rebound, career high. Brings it down, uncontested. Ooh, I thought she was going to make that. McCowan with the rebound gets fouled. Jazzy nearly with her 28th point there. McCowan with 5 rebounds now, 14 points, gets a chance to go to the line. Melnick automatic once again. Maria McCowan, some very clutch foul shooting down the stretch here. Hits another two. And Garvin dribbles it off her foot. McCowan gets fouled by Anna Ulmer, and that's going to be Ulmer's fifth. That's a huge play for the Barons there. Stops the clock. McCowan goes to the line for two more and gets Anna Ulmer out of the game. Barons could see an opportunity here. Anna Ulmer, leading scorer today for Geneva, leading scorer and rebounder. Out of the game with 5 fouls. 22 points, 11 rebounds for the senior. And she will not see the court again today. Maria McCowan, absolutely automatic from the foul line. Hits another one, 8 for 8 on the day from the foul line. Give her 17 points. Or I should say 7 for 7, not 8 for 8. Regardless, McCowan has not missed from the foul line. Cuts the lead to 8. Barons within striking distance, need a stop here. Ariana White misses, need the board. That'll be a 2 from White. Misses again, boarded by Johnson. That'll be a jump ball. I think that might stay with Geneva. Yeah. 8-point game, minute and a half remaining. Here's Thompson. Gets it over to Kerr, guarded by McCowan. Here's White. Over to Garvin, taking the rare 3, misses. You love to see that shot if you're the Barons. Garvin only with 5 made threes on the season. Clow, bring it down. There's no one there. Whoa. Not a smart pass there from Clow. 8-point game still, 1 minute remaining. Barons got to hurry here. Might need to see a foul. Missed by McCullough, and that'll definitely be Barons' ball, yeah. All right, Barons got to get some quick buckets here, and then they're going to have to start fouling. Coach Spolman will take a timeout to talk it over. We'll be back right. All right, we're back. 54.2 seconds remaining. Barons trail by 8 with a chance to cut this lead down here. Got to make smart plays. Swing to Sayas Pedraza. She's wide open. I would have just pulled that one. They're running out of time here. Good pass to McCowan from Januzzi. Cuts the lead to 6. Barons double teaming. Got to get back. Here's White to McCullough. Might need to foul. Geneva's in no hurry right now, and they'll foul Garvin. 6-point game with 31.1 seconds. Geneva not yet in the bonus, needs one more. Barron's got to go all out for a steal here, and if they don't get it, foul within seconds. Cannot let 10 seconds let go off this clock right now. And that'll be a foul by Melnick on Garvin. Garvin, the senior, with 19 points today. Only 3 for 6 from the foul line. Barron's got to hope for a miss here. And if they do, gotta box out Kerr and McCullough. Someone's got to box out Garvin, too, leading rebounder for Geneva. She could find her way sneaking in there. Makes the first, 7-point game. Hits both. We got a timeout from Geneva as they lead by 8. All right, coming out of the timeout, Barons trail 83-75, 29.4 seconds remaining. Geneva done a good job just keeping them at bay, but the Barons continuing to fight. They'll have the ball here. Jazzy Melnick to inbound. I want to give a shout out to Melnick. Win or lose, she has put on one of the greatest performances in the history of Franciscan women's basketball. Career high 26 points, career high 21 rebounds. Just an unbelievable effort from the grad student today. She gets fouled on the 3 by Emily Garvin. Wow. That is just not the play you want to make if you're Garvin. Stops the clock with 18.5 seconds. Jazzy didn't even have a good look there. But she will have a chance to go to the line for 3. Hits the first. 7-point game. Nails the second as well. Melnick has been good from the line down the stretch here. She's 8 for 12. Hits the third. 29 points. 29 points for Melnick today. Unbelievable performance. Win or lose. 5-point game. Another Geneva timeout. All right, we're back after the timeout. Jazzy Melnick just going 3 for 3 from the line. Cuts the lead to 5, which is the closest it's been since the first half. Barron's got to go all out here to get a steal, and if they can't get a steal, you got to just foul immediately. Immediately. And that'll be fouled within 3 seconds there. They'll foul Garvin. Melnick will come back in. Jazzy with 4 fouls, which is why they didn't put her in on the defensive end there. Garvin hits it. 6-point lead. Barons are going to need to move very, very quickly coming down the floor here. Garvin, clutch, hits them both. Says Pedraza brings it down. Gotta move quicker. Just 6 seconds running off the clock there. Looks like this game's out of reach now. Commendable effort down the stretch by the Barons, just refusing to give up. But in the end, it just was a little bit too much. Wow, we got a foul. So that's going to be a made 3 by Januzzi. That's going to be a made 3 by Januzzi. And on top of that, we also got a foul. Yeah, let's see what the refs say here. Wow, so that is a rare occurrence. We got a foul away from the ball at the same time as a made 3. So the Barons are going to get 2 shots on top of the made 3. Unbelievable turn of events there. And Issa Sayas Pedraza is going to have a chance to cut this lead to 2 points. I have never seen that happen this late in the game. It looks like the refs are going to review the timing of that to see if the 3 happened before the foul. If you're a Baron fan, you got to hope the call stands as is, because that would be an unbelievable turn of events. And they are going to count it. So Issa Sayas Pedraza with 2 huge foul shots here could cut this lead to 2. Hits the first. Big shot by the freshman. Hits the second. Issa Sayas Pedraza. Clutch. We got a timeout by Geneva. I'm going to stay on the air here because this is too crazy. I mean, what we just watched is one of the craziest turn of events I have ever seen this late in a basketball game. I was writing the Barons' obituary, down 7. I was writing the Barons' obituary down 7 with 10 seconds remaining, and then we just got 5 points in a second. I mean, that's unbelievable. Barons now on defense, 8 seconds left, going to go all out for a steal here. They either get the steal or they foul immediately, and you got to hope Geneva misses at least one of those foul shots. But the Barons got to do everything they can to go for a steal here. The crowd getting loud right now. Thundering crowd. Nearly tapped it away, but that'll be a foul. Emily Garvin goes to the line. You got to hope she misses one, and you got a chance to come down and tie the game. The crowd's got to get into it. Hits the first. It all comes down to this, folks. Emily Garvin making or missing this free throw will determine the game. Oh, she got the bounce. That's heartbreaking. McCowan can't corral it. Oh, unbelievable effort by the Barons down the stretch. I mean, you cannot fault their effort here. They did everything they could. 83 points, their highest total in over 2 months, I believe. Geneva taking another timeout. The Barons giving it their all down the stretch here. Cut the lead from 14, I believe it was at 14 with 3 minutes to go. Cut the lead down to 4. Cut the lead down to 2. But Emily Garvin could not be denied for Geneva. 6 for 6 from the foul line down the stretch. Willed her team to victory by just being clutch. And you got to give her credit for that. There is a reason why the senior is top 3 in the PAC in scoring, and she proved it today. But how about Jazzy Melnick for the Barons? for anyone who hasn't been watching this entire game, she's got 29 points, which is a career high. She's got 21 rebounds, which is also a career high, and I'd honestly have to check if that's a program record. I don't have that in front of me right now, but check the website for after this game. We may update that. But it looks like Geneva going to come away with an unbelievable victory here. Januzzi fouling again, 1 second remaining, and that'll send Aislinn Thompson to the line. Geneva up 87-83. Yeah, that 83 points for the Barons. Far, far, far above their season average of 58, and it's their highest total since November 13th against Penn State Greater Allegheny when they scored 99. So, I mean, one of the best performances of the entire season for the Barons. It's been nearly 3 months since they scored this many points, but just came up a little bit short against Geneva. That's all it is. Cannot fault their effort. Unbelievable game here. Props to both teams for a great performance. Geneva coming away with the 89-83 win. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you back here for the next Barons women's basketball game on Wednesday, where they will take on Chatham.